if you're not willing to invest into your craft and your music, do you really love this music? Do you really want to do it? Ask yourself that. I want everybody here to ask yourselves, do you really love this, or do you really want this as much as you think you do? What's up, folks? It is Sunday, time for church, and I'm not going to be late this time. It is 10:21. Church starts usually at around, supposed to start at 10:45. Normally starts at 11 o'clock. I still gotta work out the kinks of this picture profile because yesterday's vlog was all kinds of super contrasty, and I liked orange and purple. I don't know, but we out here. We were. Never mind. I don't like this camera. I was really regretting buying it because of the fact that cost me so much money. But you can't be afraid to make investments into your craft. Can you stop beeping, please? Maybe that's what today's video will be about. You can't be afraid to invest in your craft. You can't be afraid to spend money. I talk to a lot of people. When I tell them how much I charge, and they say I don't want to pay that much, or I can't afford it, and blah, 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 or I don't have these tools. What's the free program that I can use? And that's fine and everything. Using free programs when you're first starting out is totally fine. You know, trying to get the best bang for your buck and all that stuff. But there comes a time when you have to finally step up into your craft and spend the money on the equipment. Now, I know equipment doesn't matter, gear doesn't matter as much as your ideas and your talent and all that stuff goes. However, equipment can drastically improve what you're trying, because so many people tell me my stuff doesn't sound as good and my stuff doesn't sound that great. What microphone should I use? And I tell them a $300 microphone that they can buy, which is pretty reasonable for a good microphone. And then they go out and buy a USB microphone, or they go out and buy something that doesn't achieve the sound that they're looking for. And then they come back to me again, I can't get the sound. Well, because you got to spend money. So maybe today I'll talk about just investing in your craft and why you should not go broke, but like just don't be afraid to spend money if you really love something and you really want to take it serious. Just a quick side note to all the people on my YouTube channel who are going to comment on this video and say I look like The Weeknd and have told me that I look like The Weeknd previously. Today, I finally agree with you and I can see it. I definitely looked at these clips I was recording and I swore I was looking at The Weeknd. My hair is doing the little Weeknd thing right now. I got the black jackets on and all that. I wasn't seeing it before, but now Tyler Perry, on the other hand, I don't think I will ever look like Tyler Perry. So please don't tell me I look like Tyler Perry or his cousin or his brother or his long lost nephew. I don't look like Tyler Perry.
Shout out to your boys, Mike Johnson on the rear, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, man. Yeah, I'm not liking all this red. Blue to the day I die, you feel me? Put that on. Don't let everybody know that though. I don't want nobody shooting me on the site, you know what I mean?
I need to go home. Let's open this, get some light in here. In good old San Diego. So yeah, I guess this video is just gonna be about investing into your craft. I've been wanting to make a video about this, and there's not really anything special I can do to make this video interesting. It's just gonna be another talking video. I have noticed my growth as a YouTube creator, as a musician, a producer, an artist, kind of a bit of a trend with some people that message me regarding their, I don't want to say careers, but regarding their status as a musical creator or an artist or whatever it may be. That trend is whether it be a client that's trying to get a beat produced, a producer that's trying to get tips and everything on what programs they should use and what equipment they should buy and things like that. The trend that I'm noticing is a lot of people don't want to invest into their craft. I think it's a problem that needs to be addressed. So let me start this off by first saying there's not a problem whatsoever in you wanting to save your money or in you not having the money to spend, or not wanting to spend the money, whatever it may be, to upgrade your equipment, to get new equipment, to buy that beat that you want, or hire that producer, or whatever it may be. Saving money is literally, and I'm not joking when I say this, it's literally a hobby of mine. I love seeing my bank account get higher and higher, the amount grow more and more. It's a hobby of mine to save money. So I get it. However, this is the problem, you see, because most people that come to me, they say, I want to make music like you. I want to get on your level. I want to produce like you. How do you get this to sound like this? They ask me all these questions, and when I tell them, the responses that I get is, oh, but is there a free version? Or is there something cheaper? Or I don't have that kind of money, or I don't want to spend that kind of money, or, oh, that beat is way too expensive. I think I'll hold off for now. I don't want to buy that beat from you. That's the problem is people, I don't know if they're afraid to invest, or they just don't want to invest. They have no desire to spend the money on their craft. But I think this is an issue. Me being a person who's grown up making music, producing music, the one thing that I never ever regret spending money on is my craft, which is my music and my video. There's actually a song by one of my favorite producers, Ryan Leslie, who said, ran my credit to the ground for an MP plus a R3, but look at me now. I'm traveling the world touring, man. Look at me now. He's basically talking about how he ran his credit into the ground to pay for an R3, a Korg R3 synthesizer, which was like $600 at the time, and buying basically this equipment to make the music that he wants to be able to make, to take his game to the next level. I think people need to realize that if you really, really want to do this, if you really want to make music, there are things you have to invest, and those things are time and money. The two most important things, time and money. If you don't invest either of those things, you are in big trouble. If you don't sacrifice time to practice, if you don't sacrifice time to just fiddle around with different things, or it's time to create, if you don't sacrifice your time to study other producers and other musicians and all that stuff, you're never going to get better. You're never going to improve. You're not going to get anywhere. If you're not willing to sacrifice money to pay for the new complete control, or pay for the MacBook 15-inch, or to pay for a camera to vlog your stuff, and as you're creating, if you don't sacrifice the money, then you can only do so much. I know a lot of people ask me for free programs, free beat kits, free samples and all that stuff. Free things are amazing. They're great. And there are a lot of awesome sources for free things out there. But I will tell you this, you can't get too far on free. At some point, you're going to have to spend money. At some point, you're going to have to invest in yourself, invest in your career, in what you say that you love doing and that you want to do. You have to spend the money, and you have to spend the time to get better and to improve your setup, to better your setup, so that you can create the better sounds. You can't take magazine and billboard pictures if you're using a $70 point and shoot from 2006. You have to buy a camera, you have to buy a lens, you get what I'm saying? The tools. Gear matters to an extent. It doesn't matter 100%. Ideas matter. But to step up your quality, of course you're going to need better gear. Of course you're going to need to put in more time to learn that gear. Of course you're going to need to sacrifice that stuff. So I just want to tell people who are watching this right now, I know I have a lot of up-and-coming producers on this channel, a lot of up-and-coming artists, a lot of just music heads, all that stuff, who are on this channel to learn and to grow and to create. I just want to tell you this right now. If you are not willing to spend time and money into your music, whether that be buying a top quality microphone, or a preamp, or an audio interface, or buying a computer that can handle the production software that you're going to be using, or if you're not willing to buy that beat from that producer who is selling his beat for $500, but it's a really dope beat and it's worth $500, if you're not willing to invest into your craft and your music, then do you really love this music? Do you really want to do it? Ask yourself that. I want everybody here to ask yourselves, who has ever told themselves, I don't need to buy this right now. I don't want to buy that. I want to go the cheap route and buy the cheaper stuff. Do you really love this, or do you really want this as much as you think you do? Because if you're not willing to put out that money, to work those hours, to save that money, to go buy this stuff, but then you complain that your results are not at the level as other people, like me, for instance. I'm not trying to blow myself up, but I have been creating music for like 21 years. I bought my first computer after I got my first job, which was in 2009, I believe, 2008. This old beat up inbox right here, I got this for free, but it worked for a while. The software wasn't compatible anymore with my MacBook. The MacBook that I had at the time was slowing down. Everything was getting slow. I couldn't really create the music that I wanted to create because everything was getting old. So what did I have to do? I had to go spend money to upgrade my equipment so that I can make the music. I had to buy a better microphone than the $99 one that I bought off of eBay, which sounded okay, but it wasn't top notch. I wanted better quality. I wanted it to sound professional. I saved up the money and I bought a $400 microphone. I bought a $100 audio interface. I bought a $2,000 MacBook. I'm not saying this to flex on anybody. I'm saying this as facts. If you want to improve your game, improve your sound, if you want to improve your creations, if you want to get to the level that some of these other people are at that you see on YouTube or here and there, you have to invest and do what they did, which is spend the time and spend the money. I have probably spent somewhere around $10,000 to $20,000 on music equipment and everything that you see in this room, and everything that you don't see in this room, because some stuff I bought stopped working, or I had to throw away, or it got too old, so I sold it. But altogether, I've probably spent around $20,000 of my hard-earned money working at Old Navy, Target, an office job as a truck driver, working my own business, sometimes working 4 of these businesses at a time to save this money. And people want to come to me and ask me, how do I get the sound that I get, and how can I don't have the money to do this, and I don't have the money to do. Well, guess what? I didn't have the money to do it either. I didn't have 2 pennies to rub together. But what did I do? I got a job. What did I do? I stopped going out. I basically didn't have a life. I still don't have a life. I don't go out. I don't spend money. I don't go shopping. All I buy is food and gas. That's all. I don't buy clothes. I don't go drinking. I don't go out to dinners and breakfasts and all that stuff. I literally sit in my room, in my house, 95% of the time until somebody tells me they got a job for me to film or whatever like that. Then I get out the house. And that's how I'm able to save this money to go on these trips, to buy these computers, to bump up my credit score so that I can apply for a loan to get some of the equipment that I need. People they see what you have now and they don't realize what you went through to get that stuff. And I can tell you, after 10 years of me grinding and hustling after I graduated, that's the only way that I was able to buy all of this stuff that you see here and all of the stuff that you don't see here. This desk, this microphone, the audio interface, the preamp, these 2 big TVs, this MIDI controller, this MacBook, the MacBook that I had before, everything. So I just wanted to tell you guys that, man, and just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind when you're looking at these other producers out there. Keep that in mind when you go and ask the next producer, like, how can I achieve the sound that you have, and I want to be like you, and and they tell you, okay, well, you're gonna need to buy this, you need to get this, you need to get that, you're gonna need to invest in this, you're gonna need to learn how to do this. And then you're like, I don't need to get that stuff. And then you don't get the sound that you're looking for, and you're still trying to figure out how can you do it. Well, I got news for you. It's because you need to invest time and money. I don't know, just like a quick little encouragement. This video, I hope you guys didn't take it the wrong way. I didn't mean this with any malice whatsoever. And I don't want to seem like I'm just like flexing, because I'm not. I'm pretty broke right now. This stuff that I have right here, I got it because I applied for a loan, and now I'm paying $300 a month to pay that stuff off. But I really needed the equipment, so I made that sacrifice. But it's just me as a producer who's gone through the ranks as being a broke person with no money to having all this that I have now, which is not even that much. If you want to get to the same place I'm at, gift-wise, talent-wise, sound-wise, then you're gonna have to make those sacrifices. Keep that in mind, you guys. I will be back tomorrow with another video. But yeah, with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Turn on the bell notifications. You'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. As always, be legendary, guys. And this video is